Cabinet approves revised building and development standards. The update comes following an initial application for development work in Port of Spain including Ariapita Avenue and environs. According to Robinson-Regis, this decision will facilitate physical development of the avenue as part of the Ministry of Tourism's Ariapita Avenue Revitalisation and the overall Port of Spain revitalization project led by the Planning Ministry and UDeCOTT. The application of these new standards will be led by the Town and Country Planning Division, TCPD, of the Ministry of Planning and Development, which is part of a commitment made by Robinson-Regis at a public consultation in April regarding the Ariapita Avenue Revitalisation project, where she stated that TCPD had reviewed the 2014 hierarchy of settlements relating to building heights and other development standards. Key items addressed by the TCPD included site development standards such as building heights, building coverage, residential densities, and commercial intensity, Robinson-Regis said. The new development standards will be applied initially to the Port of Spain Land Use Plan of 1987, in keeping with the government's plans to revitalize TNT's capital city as announced by Prime Minister Keith Rowley in November 2020. There are several ongoing initiatives within the City of Port of Spain that will be facilitated by the updated and improved land use standards, such as the enhancement of Ariapita Avenue as a premier economic and leisure zone in the city. This will help to promote TNT as a formidable tourist attraction, while also showcasing aspects of our historical and cultural heritage. UNESCO Creative Cities, which is an international initiative further identifying and integrating creativity as a part of TNT's strategic sustainable development. Port of Spain has been designated UNESCO Creative City of Music in November 2019. Identification of key private and public sector projects to stimulate development in and of the capital city. Cabinet's approval includes the following for Traggart Road from Richmond Street in the east to Damien Street in the west, and Ariapita Avenue from Colville Street in the east to the intersection of Marlon Parkway in the west. Commercial activity remains the predominant use, with building height increased from 2 stories to 6 stories for commercial use, on a plot of minimum size 750 square meters. Building coverage, which determines the maximum portion of the site which may be covered by the building, has also been increased from 50% to 65%. Residential use has been increased from a density of 80 dwelling units per hectare to 120 on a minimum plot size of 1,000 square meters. A density of 100 dwelling units per hectare has now been approved for lots smaller than 1,000 square meters. Building height has increased from 2 stories to a maximum of 6 stories for residential use, and building coverage is a maximum of 40%. The intention is to make Port of Spain a livable, economic and cultural hub, and the Ministry of Planning and Development is applying the updated standards to various spatial areas within Trinidad and Tobago through the TCPD, which will be focusing specifically on other cities, boroughs and communities, facilitated by additional research and stakeholder consultations. Robinson-Regis has made the commitment that the findings of the TCPD's continued work will provide the basis for applying the hierarchy of settlements relating to building heights and other development standards throughout the country. Thanks you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.